Tonight on Buckeye TV Scarlet Edition, we'll be covering helpful tips for new Buckeyes and off-campus safety.
That's right. We are covering everything from planetary defense to dogs on campus.
All of this and more on Buckeye TV.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Kathleen Jones.
And I'm Emily Curry. Today's stories will be taking a look inside of student clubs you will want to know about and how to hang out with dogs on campus. What is one thing you can't live without? Do you wish you had known about sooner? Say, maybe before your freshman year? Reporter Brenna Padgley has a story.
Hi, this is Brenna Padgley from BuckeyeTV. And as we know, packing for freshman year away at college can be stressful. What's a necessity? What's a want? How will everything fit in my dorm room? Today, we asked students on the Oval what's something they wish they'd known to bring to college with them. Where are you from and how far is that from campus?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and that's about 170 miles, like a 3-hour drive.
Where did you live your freshman year here?
I lived in Bowen House on the north side of campus.
What is one thing you wish you'd known to bring to school with you?
I wish I brought a Brita Walter, water filter, because I had to buy a bunch of bottled water and that got way too expensive.
Where are you from originally and how far is that from Ohio State?
I'm originally from Columbus, Ohio, but Hilliard specifically, which is like 20 minutes from here.
Where did you live your freshman year?
I went to Newark, so I transferred here my second year.
What was one thing that you wish you'd known to bring to Newark or when you transferred here?
I wish I had an extension cord because there's not a lot of outlets in the dorm room, so I wish I had more places to plug in my things.
Or where are you guys originally from and how far is that from Ohio State's campus?
I'm from Cincinnati, about an hour and a half, hour 45 from campus.
I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so like an hour from campus.
And where do you guys live on campus now?
We both live in Smith Steve.
Perfect. Yeah. All right, and what is something you guys wish you'd known to bring when you were packing for your freshman year?
I think a dry rack because the dryers here don't dry your clothes completely and you need a little bit of extra.
I think a hammock because especially going to a campus where there's a bunch of green space and trees, it's really nice to have that where you can chill out and do your homework outside.
This has been Brenna Padgley with Buckeye TV.
It's the beginning of the school year and students are back on campus trying to figure out how to pass their classes. Here's Ava with a unique debate about how students stay organized.
We can all agree that staying organized is an important way to keep up with your grades, but how we organize with color can stir up some controversy. I'm here to get to the bottom of this debate. Every student organizes their subjects by color. Science may be green, math could be blue. Regardless of which color we choose, we all have our reasoning for why we chose that color. What color is science, and can you explain your reasoning behind that?
Science is green, always has been, always will be, just because nature, you don't know, when you learn about science, you learn about the world's green.
For me, science was always green. I don't know why, it just fit. I guess green, trees, grass, everything, it just made sense.
Red is obviously going to be science. Blue is obviously going to be accounting,
Now that we know their preferences, how do our Buckeyes feel about students using different colors?
You're just wrong. I don't know, are you colorblind? Science is just green.
Wrong.
Science is very colorful, in my opinion, and, well, everybody can have their own opinion.
To each have their own.
At the end of the day, even though students may differ on which color they think each subject is, we all can agree that color coding our subjects helps us stay organized.
If I'm looking at my backpack, I don't have to go scrounging through all my stuff. I can just look at the color and know exactly what class it's for.
This has been Ava with Buckeye TV.
It is no secret that Ohio State students are football fans, but even the biggest of fans are trying to find ways to avoid Buckeye burnout. Ashley Grimmer has the story.
With 5 home games in a row to start the season for the Buckeyes, many fans and students are trying to support their team while also avoiding game day burnout. Let's hear what students have to say.
I mean, I'll never say no to Buckeye football, but it's definitely been a lot. 5 straight weeks of nonstop home games really takes away a lot of my free time on the weekends.
I personally don't know if I could ever have game day burnout. I'm just kind of bummed that in the future, for the string of away games, we're not going to have more home games.
It's been wild, especially as a first year. Like, I have no experience at all with OSU, like game days and everything as that. And I feel like it's just like treating each week as a new week is kind of the only way we're getting through it. And then, the wins are helping.
2 back-to-back night games has forced students to find creative ways to keep their energy up.
A lot of those pregame naps, those have really been a lifesaver. So for a lot of the night games, been napping from about 2 p.m. to around 4 p.m. Really to boost morale and get ready for the game.
We've been doing a lot of naps, and we will leave like third quarter, take a nap, so then we're rested for anything else that lies ahead. And then a lot of energy drinks.
Regardless of the spacing of home games, Buckeye fans are just excited about the game day atmosphere.
Honestly, I love game day. It's a whole event, right? Like, you tailgate before, you do stuff after, and it's just kind of makes the whole day.
Honestly, super excited. I'm excited to see where we go in the future and just to have another 4 years of this.
The Buckeyes take on Rutgers this Saturday before hitting the road for the first time all season against Michigan State on October 8th. Ashley Grimmer, Buckeye TV.
After the break, we're going to take a look at campus bus routes and how they have changed, and off-campus safety, and how you can be better prepared.